Top 10 Dangerous Stunts of All the Time. Hello and welcome to Top Zen, the channel that presents to you the latest videos to keep you entertained. Being a stunt performer expects individuals to be a particular sort of insane. We're not discussing stuntmen here. We're discussing the adrenaline junkies who attempt and pull off crazy tricks only for no particularly good reason. You know, to see if it can be done. These are the people who fly off cliffs, jump motorcycles across caverns, and ride over waterfalls in wooden barrels. What's more, they do it for no other explanation to get a rush, hold others' consideration, and by and large thumb their noses at life. Today we bring more interesting topics for you, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button for more entertaining content. These are the real crazy people, who have performed some stunts so crazy that they are hard to believe. We are sure that you all are going to love this video, as today we will tell you about some of the most dangerous and insane stunts ever performed. Let's start. Grab your popcorns and let's go. Here are 10 more thrillingly audacious extreme stunts that will also live long in daredevil notoriety. Number 1. Knievel's Canyon Jump. Come on. You can't have a rundown like this without including Robert Craig Knievel, also known as Evel Knievel, the best stunt performer of all time. Evel Knievel was perhaps the most challenging individual at any point to ride a bike. Notwithstanding his various bike jumps, Evel had the questionable honor of holding the world record for the most broken bones in a lifetime. When he resigned from his profession, Evel Knievel had broken 433 bones in his body. Ouch! Evel Knievel's most famous stunt was rocketing over the Snake River Canyon. He used a rocket-powered motorcycle to carry out the feat, but it failed and he landed on the canyon floor. All things considered, he gets an A for the effort. Number 2. 167-mile-per-hour bike ride. Most bikes arrive at the greatest speed, when being paddled, of around 10 miles each hour. That is quite quick. Nonetheless, that speed isn't anything contrasted with the speed that came to by stunt entertainer Fred Rompelberg, who made a bike arrive at a maximum velocity of 167 miles an hour on the Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah. Furthermore, this was another world record. Fred Rompelberg bicycle was a noticeable all-around rocket made by a speeding speedster at 167 miles per hour. That is 268 kilometers per hour for you non-Americans. Rompelberg set up the strange stunt at the Bonneville Salt Flats utilizing an uncommonly altered bike with a brought-down focal point of gravity. Inexplicably, he didn't crash. Furthermore, he was likewise the most seasoned proficient cyclist on the planet when he pulled off this trick at age 50. So there. Number 3. Gary Connery, Wingsuit Jumper Jumping, where individuals jump off the side of cliffs and fly through the air in a suit suggestive of a winged squirrel, is getting on and filling in prevalence. Furthermore, the ascent of this game can generally be ascribed to Gary Connery, a British stuntman who has pulled off a few of the craziest wingsuit jumps ever. Gary Connery, on a few events, has leapt out of a helicopter in an adjusted wingsuit without a parachute to support his fall should something turn out badly. Truth be told, in the same way as other individuals on this rundown, Gary Connery set a world precedent, for a wingsuit jumpy, having jumped out of a helicopter, coasted immediately, at that point fell 2,400 feet and collided with a runway amassed out of over 18,000 cardboard boxes. He endures. Amazing. Number 4. Diving 702 feet in one single breath. A former Tyrolean Airways pilot, 45-year-old Herbert Nitsch is better known for his accomplishments in water, not air. Known as the deepest man on Earth, he has chalked up 32 free diving world records. In 2007 he figured out how to plunge 702 feet, 214 meters, practically the same stature of Canary Wharf, in only one breath off Spetses in Greece, bettering his past mark. Number 5. Tightrope walking over Niagara Falls. For a very long time, it was forbidden to cross from Canada to the United States through Niagara Falls, so when Nick Wallenda turned into the first individual to tightrope stroll across the Cascades in 2012, it was significant. With no safety net, the high wire artist had to contend with a vertical drop of more than 165 feet. 2 years taking shape, it took him almost 40 minutes to arrive at land. He has 6 world records for his gymnastic accomplishments. Further, as an incredible grandson of the late Carl Wallenda, author of The Flying Wallendas, his family's rich aerialist legacy proceeds. Okay, So folks, hope you are enjoying watching the video. At this point, go hit the like button and subscribe to join the world of Top Zen to be notified when the next video is up, and thank you for watching. Let's get back to the video. Number 6. Alain Robert, skyscraper climber. What is it with the French and performing outrageous tricks on high rises? Alain Robert is another French daredevil who goes by the nickname Spider-Man because of his penchant for illegally scaling the sides of skyscrapers around the world. What makes Alain Robert's tricks especially nutty is the way that he scales the high rises unlawfully, with no training and no security net. He simply appears and begins climbing. A portion of the remarkable structures he has slithered his way up incorporate the Eiffel Tower in Paris, the Sears Tower in Chicago, the Petronas Twin Towers in Malaysia, the Taipei 101 structure in Taiwan, and numerous others. Furthermore, each time he is detained and fined. However, he keeps on climbing like a human arachnid. Ah, that's amazing. Number 7. Dave the Bullet Smith, human cannonball. Some folks make money being shot out of a gun, and this is where Dave the Bullet Smith Jr., otherwise known as the human cannonball, comes in. Bullet, as he likes to be called, has taken being fired out of a cannon to the next level, not to just be shot into the air and land on a net or air mattress. Dave Smith routinely has himself shot more than 200 feet across parking areas, stadiums, to the roar of the crowd. Until this point in time, he has over 5,000 cannon shots to his name, and he holds the world record for the longest distance a human cannonball was at any point shot, at more than 200 feet. Number 8. Harry Houdini's Chinese water torture stunt. Arguably the greatest stunt performer of all time, Harry Houdini most likely merits his own top 10 rundowns. However, probably the most insane, over-the-top stunt Houdini, who billed himself as a magician and stuntman, performed was the Chinese water torture cell. The trick saw Houdini set to head down into a Goliath tank loaded up with water. His feet were shackled and the tank was covered. In any case, Harry Houdini figured out how to open his feet and escape the water-filled tank without spilling a drop of water. A few times, he barely got away. Once he had to be revived. Yet, consistently he figured out how to get away. At the point when Houdini passed on, his guidelines were for the tank to be scorched and obliterated, yet his sibling, Theodore Hardin, gave it to a gatherer of Houdini antiques. However, the secrets of the tank has never been uncovered. Number 9. Highest free fall from the edge of Earth. American Alain Eustace, a PC researcher and previous Google chief, and a man not recently viewed as a thrill-seeker. He arrived at an elevation of 135,889 feet, 25.7 miles, 41.4 kilometers. Eustace's plummet to Earth, which endured 15 minutes and extended almost 26 miles, 42 kilometers, with top velocities surpassing 821 miles per hour. Number 10. The Bungee Jump from Goldeneye. It's been voted the greatest movie stunt of all time and is in the Guinness Book of World Records. We're talking, obviously, about the bungee jump off the 220-meter Swiss dam toward the beginning of the 1995 James Bond film Goldeneye. The unbelievable stunt was performed by British double Wayne Michaels, set a world precedent for the most elevated, and longest, bungee bounce. The trick required over a quarter of a year to planning and included more than 24 specialists and required almost 100 licenses and waivers. In any case, the outcome was staggering. Extraordinarily, the whole trick was performed and caught in one take. Hope you enjoyed this video of the top 10 dangerous stunts of all the time that will make your jaw drop. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching the video.